Hello and good evening, my name is John. We're here playing Search All Animals as part of my Steam cleaning series. We're going to review my Steam library eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review them as we go to playtime. I don't quite know what this game is, but these games are random. So let's hop in together and find out what this game is all about. Well, looks like we are searching for animals here. I see a giraffe and a fish and a snake and a mole. That looks like a giant squid, but I guess it's not. A mosquito, is that an animal? I don't think so, but what do I know? There's a flying seal, that doesn't look real. There's a fish there, and a fish there, and a cat there, and whatever that is, and that looks like another cat, a little mousey there, something there. I don't know how to zoom in, it may not matter. Let me try the mouse wheel. No, that is not it. So what we're looking for right now is just things that stick out a little awkward against the background, because the background is not overly complex compared to the animal detail. That propeller is kind of like an animal, but it's not. Oh, I've just noticed now in the upper right hand corner there is a zoom in button, which means there should be a way to zoom in. So we will do that shortly. Watch it. There we go. Oh, do the WAS work? Arrow keys? No, it is just scrolling around. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can still do all right there. Again, I'm not sure if snails, they probably are animals, but I'm just not sure sometimes. Not trying to be anti-snailist here, just don't know. I do like the ability to zoom in. That is nice in general when it comes to these kind of searching games. But I wouldn't mind some ability to control the position of the camera by myself without having to go to these very limited hotspots here. It's also interesting that some of the animals repeat. Getting 80 animals that are different does not seem like it'd be too tough, but there seems to be a lot of snails. Nothing against snails, but that is definitely not an animal. That is an insect. Kingdom, phylum, species, order. Sorry, kingdom, phylum, order, species. Should help a little bit on organizing what is and what isn't an animal, but you know, what do I know sometimes? All right, we're down to 13 more animals here to find. This is where it starts to get a little bit more tricky, but again, we're just looking for things that stick out a little bit against the background, because the backgrounds are not heavily detailed, so it does not seem this will be overly challenging to find the objects we're looking for. We're down to 7 remaining. 6, 5, 4. Distribution seems to be pretty even, meaning that if you see a gap where there's not a lot of things, it tends to be an area that you want to focus on to find your remaining missing animals here. There's a worm inside that dragon. 3 more. Hope that dragon is all right. Get those worms checked out. It's not safe for your dragon to have worms. It's more likely than you think, especially when you spell worm with a Y. That's not a snail. Thought it was. There's 2 more right there. We're looking for one last animal here. This is where the rubber hits the road. This is what separates the good finders from the mediocre. Finding that last item there. Let's see how long it takes to find our last little animal here. There it is. We've done it. That gives us a time of 3 minutes and 12 seconds total from the time I started recording until when we're done. I have achieved all the achievements in this game and now I've 100%ed Search All Animals. On the downside, I have to wait for at least 5 minutes before I can review a game on Steam. I need 5 minutes of playtime. So we'll just zoom out here and think about what we've done. It is awkward that we didn't choose the dragon. You know, we did say find all animals, which might have included this dragon, so we didn't quite find it, but did we all? Oh, and all the achievements are based purely on finding the entire thing, so there you go. Well, instead of vamping here for another minute and a half, I'm just going to stop the video and let it run in the background, for myself that is, and then I'll close it and post my review. Maybe I can vamp and just say, I will probably not be giving this a positive review. I think the game delivers well on what it's asking. Let's check what this is real quick on Steam here. For cost and... Oh, I lost the music. This game was very cheap. This game was, well, $3.89 Canadian, not the cheapest. There's a bundle that currently costs $78. Wow. It looks like it's purely based on the fact that their Search All Adult costs $12.99, which is a little bit more expensive. Looking at the previews for Search All Adults, it is penises. Have a good evening. Cheers.